Like a lot of what it makes a good hockey team is how guys will play for each other. And I think we were brought up, Glenn did a good job of making us feel like a family and making us understand that you're only as good as the guy sitting next to you. So you didn't want to let that guy down, and it forced us to basically play for each other. And we spent a lot of time together. When guys went out, we went out together. You had lunch together most every day, so we became one big family.
You were all very, very young when this all started out. What was the goal when you started out? Did you see yourself creating some kind of a legacy?
No, you're just happy to be there to start with. I mean, first and foremost, you made it to the National Hockey League, and we knew we had a good hockey team. We just didn't realize at that time how good a hockey team we had. We knew we had lots of kids that could play, and we were going to be a good hockey team. We just didn't realize how good.
And doing it successfully. At what point did you really realize, wow, this is something else?
When you're finished. I think more than anything, when you retire, you look back at what you've accomplished and you realize how special it is. I mean, when you're playing, you look back at the Montreal teams, you look back at the Islander teams, but you never really put yourself in that category. As soon as you retire, you get a chance to look back at all the fun we had and all the success we had, and you realize what a special group of guys we had.
Okay, probably an unfair question, but when you look at this group now, going into a new building, young, talented, the Connor McDavid, new building, do you see history perhaps able to repeat itself?
I think the talent's there, but I think they still have to develop that feeling of a family. I mean, I think that until you get that where guys want to play for each other, it doesn't matter how much talent you have. Individual talent's not going to win. You have to have a collective group, and when they learn to play for each other instead of with each other, they'll become a better hockey team.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And just sorry, one last question going off of, I guess, the new building. I'm curious if what your thoughts are on Rogers Place, and have you had a chance to see it yet?
I have seen it. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I mean, I think the players are going to spend a lot of time there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nicer than most homes. So I think as a player, you got to love going to a dressing room like that.